Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Priyanka Bhatia from Women on Wealth and it is time for my investment mastery series. For the last 20 weeks, we've been talking about different things inside of mutual funds. So we are building knowledge week after week on mutual funds and this week is yet again about that. So today we are going to talk about what is STP in mutual funds. So this is the topic. And before we get into this topic, let me wish everyone it's Shivratri and I've just been to the temple and I have come back and I think I really love these rituals. So on this auspicious day of Shivratri, I wish everyone loads of love, peace, abundance, and let's begin now with learning. So what is STP in mutual funds? That's what we are going to learn today. Hey Nilima, Prerna, welcome guys. Happy Shivratri. So STP means systematic transfer plan, everyone. That is what it means. Systematic transfer plan. Whenever you notice, I'm looking on my right, so I'm actually referring to the notes that I've created for all of you. Hey Beena. Yes, Prerna, happy Shivratri everyone. Beginning now. Late. So systematic transfer plan. So systematic transfer plan, also called STP in short, gives the facility to the investor. So what the investor can do is he or she can transfer a fixed or a variable amount of money or units from one scheme to the other scheme. So that's the whole point. When you are invested, say, in a mutual fund already, when you can transfer your funds or units to another scheme, that's called systematic transfer plan. And you can do that at regular intervals, like you can do it on a weekly basis, monthly, quarterly. So these are the 3 time horizons in which you can look at transferring your scheme from one to the other. So systematic transfer plan is majorly used to transfer money. Often, how people use this facility is, say they will invest in debt funds and then over time from debt funds, they will shift to equity schemes. So over the last 20 weeks, we have spoken about different kinds of mutual funds, everyone. So 2 kinds we spoke about are debt funds and equity funds. So this is a facility which gets used for transferring funds from, say, debt fund to equity fund, and that's where STP is used. During volatile times, when the market is going too up and down, often investing in lump sum in equity funds is not a good idea. So how this facility gets used is that the lump sum money is put in debt funds and then every week or every month an STP is done. So from that lump sum debt fund, the small amount month on month or week after week is getting transferred into an equity fund. So that is how this scheme is used. It's often referred to as a good strategy for people who have lump sum money and they have a longer time horizon for reaching their goals. Then money can be transferred this way and returns can be generated over time from equities. So the intention here is risk mitigation. That's the main thing. Can I mitigate risk? So also, people transfer the same way, like I was sharing, you transfer funds from debt funds to equity funds. The same way you can transfer funds from equity to debt. So say your goal is now just 3 years away and equity is a volatile space to be in. So you will start transferring funds from an equity fund or from stocks into a debt fund. So from equities to debt, you are transferring your money and again you're doing it on a monthly, weekly, quarterly basis. The intention is to preserve that money. Because now the goal is real near, which is just 3 years. So we need to preserve the money, the wealth that we've built to reach that goal. How does preservation happen? You shift the money out of equities. So you transfer. So you again use the systematic transfer plan and you shift the money. That's another strategy. The intention is to save from the volatility. Preserve wealth, because see, wealth building is one thing, wealth preservation is another. So we need to over time also learn about various wealth preservation strategies. So that is what happens with systematic transfer plan. So now sharing some points that you could note. So systematic transfer plan is a facility for convenience. Transfer happens from one mutual fund scheme to another. So when you are transferring, okay, one thing that you guys must learn is when you are transferring from one fund into another, you're actually selling the first fund and then you're buying into the second. Transfer doesn't mean that you're not buying or selling. You are buying, you are selling. First you are selling the existing fund and then you are transferring those units funds to the next one. So that's how it works. So what happens in this buying selling? Of course you will be paying taxes accordingly. So that's one you guys must know. Second, systematic transfer plans can only be done in the same fund house. So example is, say you want to do a systematic transfer plan. Now say there is an HDFC liquid fund and say you want to invest in an Axis mutual fund, okay, Axis equity fund. Now it can't happen because these are two fund houses. One is HDFC where you have a liquid fund, another one is an Axis equity fund where you want to invest. It can't happen. So it has to be HDFC liquid fund where your money is lying. In a way, when you are transferring from HDFC liquid fund, you can transfer it only to HDFC equity fund. So it happens within the same fund house. That's another thing you guys need to get. So same fund house, any amount of money can be transferred. Buying and selling is involved. So transferring doesn't mean that there's no buying selling. There is buying selling and you pay taxes accordingly. Of course, systematic transfer plans can only be done in open-ended mutual funds. Again, we did a whole video on open-ended mutual funds and close-ended mutual funds. Right? There is fixed systematic transfer plan you can do where a fixed amount is getting transferred from one scheme to the other. There is also capital appreciation systematic transfer plan that you can do, which means whatever money you are generating, which is over and above what you've invested. So any appreciation in the capital that you've invested, when that is happening, then that money which has grown, small amount, is getting transferred to a different scheme. So that is when you are doing capital appreciation systematic transfer plan. Okay, guys, so today what all we've learnt is what is systematic transfer plan. That's number one. Number two, what we've learnt is where you could use this strategy. Like what are the strategies you could use for wealth preservation, also wealth building through STP, systematic transfer plan. And you learned how it is put. Okay, where it can be put, how it can be put, what are the tax implications. So today in short we've done what is STP and how you can use this facility. Anything that you can get for your money life, anything that you can see you could implement from this knowledge. Guys, could you start typing, everyone? Hey, Lit, Hira, warm welcome. Happy Shivratri, everyone. Today the markets are closed, so it's fun time to be. So what is really the objective or purpose of doing this transfer? So say Hira, you have a goal to meet. It can be as simple as I want to generate wealth. You have a lump sum amount that you've received from somewhere. Now, given today's market conditions, no way you will invest in lump sum, right? This is what we've learned in our courses, that we cannot be investing in lump sum. So what you will do? You could actually place your money in a liquid fund or a debt fund. And then over time from there, you are investing, say, month on month in equities. Right? So it's automatically getting transferred from one scheme to the other. So that's the purpose. The purpose of using this strategy, using this facility, comes from what is your purpose of investing. For some people, it could also be wealth preservation, that okay, my goal is just 3 years away. So now I need to start putting money out of equity funds or out of equities, stocks. Now where do I transfer these funds? I transfer them to liquid funds, debt funds. That's the objective. Hira, did you get that? Natasha, good morning, welcome. Okay guys, what are you getting? Please start typing, everyone. What is everyone learning from today? Of course, if you're new to our work, you're new to Women on Wealth, you may not get what we are talking about. So we highly invite you to attend the special introduction to our course, and then, it will make, whatever we are talking will make a lot of sense to you. Yeah, right now you may think that, hey, what has been talked about, like I really don't get it, which is fine, okay? Fine. We all started the same way one day long ago. Risk mitigation, wealth preservation. Yes, Natasha. Those are the purposes. Absolutely. Here, I'm glad you got it. Great, guys. Any other questions that I can answer for you? Or would you like to share how you could use this information? Anyone? Okay, Lit is sharing. So STP can be used to transfer funds from less performing ones to better ones within the same fund house, right? Yes, Lit. Absolutely. Absolutely. This could be one way you could use the systematic transfer plan facility. Prerna, you pay taxes whether you are using STP or selling. Yes. Nilima, for short-term goals, it is ideal to do an STP from equity to debt. Yes, when the goal is real near, then you do that. You use that strategy. Veena, this was good for you to know where to park a lump sum amount. Beautiful. I am glad you guys got contributed to. My Shivratri is made because I made a difference to all of you. Thank you so much for showing up and taking value, deriving value, because we here are committed of creating value. It's you who show up and then derive that value. So thank you for showing up. I will quickly read what Nilima is saying before I close. But to put the money in debt fund, it is recommended under current economic scenario where interest rates are all-time low. Yeah. So that is all to be seen, right? I was just sharing how to use these facilities. I am not sure if there is really a need in our community, because I know all of you personally. I know my community personally. So I really don't see there is a point for debt funds really. Liquid funds, yes. And we could consider them. And liquid funds are also one kind of debt fund. So yeah, you could use them. Prerna, when you're nearing your goal, STP is a good option. Absolutely. Natasha, is there a limit to transfer within the same fund house? No, Natasha, there is no limit. You can transfer as much money that you want. And the key is that we investors increase our participation in this market, because right now in our country, only 25% investors are women. So let's bring it on. Let's grow in this market, because the opportunity is huge and this market is only going to grow for years. So on this note, guys, closing the live. Loads of love. Happy Shivratri. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. And keep growing financially. We are here standing up for each woman to grow and be financially free. Loads of love. Take charge. Bye-bye.